To tell you why you don't want to train your dog on a harness. First reason, expensive. This harness was $35. Has this nice handle, pull him back, get that control, but look at how much I have to pull to make him go back. Just that much. But then if I hook him on his collar, very little pressure. Yes, dogs still pull on their collars, but with proper use pressure training, they won't. Which is the same for a harness, but it's a lot more work. So that's two reasons. And then another one is, with a nice martingale collar like this, he can't slip out of it. But for an escape artist like Biggoms, he can easily slip out of these harnesses. All it takes is a little pressure back, and then he can get his legs through the front or his legs out, and then boom, you lost your dog. That's 3 reasons. And so we went over them being just expensive. They pull a lot on them compared to a regular collar. There, that's enough. Come on, Biggs. We went over them being expensive. They pull a lot more. They can escape from them. Which, granted, if a martingale collar is not sized right, they can still escape. And what's a good 5th reason? There's just so much more work with a regular collar, and it's also a liability risk. If you have a strong puller like him, he has pulled me down more than once using a harness. He has. Biggs, sit. That is the liability issue. If your dog pulls you down because you're in the beginning of training, you get injured, your dog can get off. What if your dog's aggressive? It's one more reason to not just not use it. After your dog is fully trained, go ahead, condition a harness. There's no big issue with that. But in the beginning of training especially, I do not recommend harnesses. What I do recommend, martingale style collars. And then what's after the martingale is a slip, which we don't typically use on most dogs. And then if the slip isn't working or we're having to put too much pressure on it, then if that wasn't working, then we would condition something like a prong collar. That's only if the others aren't working. And that would be our last line of defense. For stronger e-collar, or for stronger recall, we condition an e-collar. But that is only for stronger recall. You don't correct with it. That's just to help you out with recall. That is my choice of tools, why I use them. And that's going to be all for me. Bye-bye. It's a good boy.